weather's right, wind's right. It's the night we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect scenario. This is what we wanted. I feel nervous. That's not him. Oh, there he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Good night.
I'm saying, and I got him close to 180. Ooh.
Finally, we got a break in the weather. Tell you, this deer, he's been in there consistent. We've had 5 days where he's been there every day during daylight. I think what happened was that opening day, we had that 8-pointer come in there. We're pretty familiar with that deer. Didn't know he was kind of bedding up there where the big deer was. And, you know, I think that deer probably had all the bucks, including the deer we were after, maybe run out of there for a little bit. You know, that big deer disappeared for about 5 to 7 days, but he's back comfortable. We just haven't had the right wind. You know, instead of pushing it and going in there and hanging just a new setup, you know, while that deer's comfortable, we're just gonna bide our time and wait. Finally, I think we got a break and we're gonna have the right wind tonight. Today and tomorrow, we're supposed to have, tonight's gonna be a northwest wind, which is better, but tomorrow we have a northeast wind, which we can probably push it before we leave on our elk hunt Friday. I think that's why I'm more nervous about this deer than like I've been on a deer in a long time, just because this could be it, you know, as far as a chance at him. Tonight could be the only opportunity, and tomorrow, if we have to, as long as we don't blow anything out tonight real bad. You know, the only thing about this is deer kind of come from a little bit of everywhere, although the majority of the deer come from the west. You know, we still had a couple deer come in behind us the night that Brian and I sat in this tree stand, so I could end the year right here if we were able to just have a chance at him. So I'm thinking this is going to be our best opportunity for him.
Well, I'll be hanging around up there. I'm gonna do some stuff up at the north end tonight while y'all back here and then.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Let's get these things unloaded. We're gonna sneak in on the backhoe again, and just when we get within 100 yards of the stand, we got a bush hog road. We're just gonna lay these on the side of the road and walk all the way up. I've got a feeling they may move a little bit earlier tonight.
I think we're in the money tonight. Weather's right, wind's right. It's the night we've been waiting for.
Most nervous I've been since night one.
I think I'm more nervous tonight for you than I have been any night
I am
you've been
too.
up there.
5 days in a row, he's been there in daylight.
So
Between 7:30, 7:45 is usually when he shows up, and he could move a little earlier tonight.
we're gonna keep our fingers crossed and go to your old saying. We're gonna spray and pray
That's right.
and hope it happens.
Spray the nose jammer and pray. Let's get these bikes and hit the road. This is a difference between now and opening day, is that we cut this lane that goes right to the stand we're hunting. Instead of going up, getting closer to where these deer are embedded or possibly being visible, we just have this road right here, walk right up to it, and it's gonna take us right to our stand. So, I mean, just the little things that you never know, probably gonna make a difference. Finally, we got the right wind. We've been waiting on it for a while. You know, early season here in Georgia, we get predominantly east wind, which is the worst wind you could have for this particular deer. But we got a northwest wind tonight. Just hope we can stay out of harm's way of most all the deer that come in here. Here's where our stand is. Got a perfect northwest wind. It's actually, wind's doing this right here. So all the deer coming from back in here. So we should be really good. This is where I think most of the deer are bedding. It's right back in here. Here's the first picture we got of him last night. He was here at 7:41. That's the 5th night in a row. Usually between 7:30, 7:45 is kind of when he's been showing up. This is the perfect scenario. This is what we wanted. I feel nervous. I'm not nervous about this shot. It's all the deer. There's a lot of deer that are up here, and it's just we have to, if these deer go behind us at all, just hopefully don't blow. And hopefully they go south of us where we don't have to worry about it. Right here. That's not him. No. That deer needs to be killed though. Got a deer down to the right as well. To shoot that deer. See him. I got it. He ain't toting that.
Give me a hug.
He ain't toting that.
Good shot.
Yes.
Daggum giant. We've been obsessed with that deer for a month. It's over.
Dad had to watch that live.
Yeah, it's over. Blood
Everywhere. On both
Blood
sides.
pouring.
Hey, you know what I saw? A pass through.
He stood there and faced us for seemed like
I
forever.
hate it. I saw his. I can barely see his face. I saw his eyes. Just. I was like, he's gonna
Like
get
he's
Brian.
looking through us.
I was like, he's gonna get Brian. Good, you did good on that.
Dude,
You did good.
Awesome. We waited till the conditions got right. We didn't push it.
Man, we could have easily pushed it. I know one thing. That is for sure the biggest Georgia deer I've ever taken with a bow. That may be the biggest Georgia deer I've ever taken.
That's probably going to be the biggest deer ever taken off Realtree Farms, huh?
All right, we got somebody I got to call. I got to know if he watched us live on the Spartan.
Looks like you made a good shot.
I was about to say, you had to see that.
I did see it. We watched it. I'm at the softball game. About 10 people watching.
No way.
I'll just kill 180. We did it live. It looked from the blood. It looked like everything was good.
Oh, he was pouring on both sides. Pouring.
Yeah. Hey, that deer may go 180.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
He's mid-70s. He's mid-70s.
Regardless, he's dead.
Yeah, he ain't got to him yet. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
They coming on up, and you're gonna go ahead and do the recovery.
They're coming on up right now. I think me and Brian are about to get down though.
Yeah, I try to do as much daylight as you can because he ran off back up in that bottom. And if you can get a daytime recovery, that'd be great.
All right, sounds good.
All right, buddy. Congratulations.
Love you, Dad. Thank you. Bye.
All right, buddy. All right, bye.
I killed him.
Yes, sir.
Dad watched the whole. Dad.
Tyler
That's
freaking
what I'm
Durden,
talking
baby.
about tonight. Tonight.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, buddy.
You kill any does?
No, I had two come in. Oh, I
awesome.
had the yearling come in, and then
Did
I
Dad?
had
Did you watch it?
No, I told Dylan and them, I said, Bill and got on there live and I can't see nothing. We seen the first couple deer come in and then I got locked out.
He watched the whole hunt. And I shot him. Look at all the blood right here.
smoking.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, yeah,
Where'd he go? Back in the bottom?
yeah. He went. It came.
Did you tell him?
No, I got him a little. Got my favorite artery, a little high, but it came out good. Man, it's a complete pass through.
Where's the arrow?
Right here.
Oh.
Looks good. That's what you like to see. But we're just going to make sure we're going to go down there. I can already see good blood right here. I don't think we're going to have a hard time trailing this deer. So, Brian, do you want to go down there, just me and you, make sure he's good? Dude, the blood in here is unreal. Is he dead?
Laying right there.
Sure looks like it to me. That's him. Good night. Good Lord. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. What a freaking giant. Whew, I'm speechless. That's the biggest deer I've ever taken here, by far. Oh man. Thanks, Dad, for letting me come hunt this one. It's a freaking monster. This is the deer we've been after. Man, I didn't know if, I know we kind of had 2 days left before we leave for Montana. The weather got decent and finally we got a northwest wind, and we just been waiting on that. That deer's been in here 5 days in a row now in daylight. I was a little bit worried. It got really windy tonight. Usually these deer don't really react well to, well, weather change like that, but he came on in. The wind died down just enough, and I mean, what a freaking bruiser. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just cool, man, just having it on your own place. I mean, Dad put a lot of time, money, effort into making this farm what it is, and man, I just being able to represent Georgia like this is what's cool to me. I mean, you know, it's cool taking a deer like this anywhere, but when it's on your own place, your own farm, you've seen these deer grow. I've known this deer now for a couple years. It just means more. Gosh, what a freaking monster. A freaking monster. I hate Dad couldn't be here in this moment, because if there's anybody that deserves to see this, it's him. But I think he's on his way, so I know he's going to be excited. He actually got to watch it live on the Spartan, which is pretty cool. He said he was at the softball field with my sister, and they had an audience of about 10 people, and so the way the camera was situated, he got to see the whole thing go down. I don't know, man.
I'm good.
I'm just stoked. This is cool. It's a good way to, probably gonna end my Georgia season now when my dad sees this.
3 and an 8.
I'm saying, and I got him close to 180.
Ooh!
Thinking, JJ?
I'm doing like that.
He's all over. 77 is what my original number was. I'm sticking to my guns.
If he's not 180, he's dadgum close to
Yeah,
it.
he's
'Cause
gonna be.
he looks bigger.
That's freaking nuts. And
I
honestly,
see it.
and honestly, I mean, and I really mean this. Scoring, I mean, it's awesome. He's 186, but I was gonna be as happy. It don't matter to me. That's a freaking Georgia giant, no matter what. And just awesome. He came off here too.